Welcome to GK Mojo. So today we are going to see logical reasoning part 3, in which I am going to cover a very good set which appeared in CAT 2019 of slot 1. This is also called as coded addition. This was one of that set that definitely should have been picked up by students because it was a very easy set. It was just for your understanding of addition of numbers that you could have cracked this set. Alright, so let's see how we could have fared in this set and we could have done it easily if we were to be in the examination scenario. Alright, so let us go through the question and the instruction that has been given for this set. The following table represents addition of two 6-digit numbers given in the first and second rows. Alright, this is the first row. Alright, just a second. Your first row and your second row, right? While the sum is given in the third row. So this is the sum. Okay. In the representation, each of the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 has been coded with the letter amongst A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K. Alright, with distinct letter representing distinct digits. What does that mean? If let's suppose A is equals to 1, alright, then F cannot be equal to 1. None of the other letter can be equal to 1. So each letter is coded as a unique digit. That is what they are saying. So these two rows have been added to give this third row as an addition to the first two. Alright, and this is what the whole set is all about. You have to identify which letter corresponds to which digit, right? So this is a pretty straightforward set. Just the basics of addition and carry forward will help you to crack all the letters almost in this set. Alright, so let's get started with solving this set in the next slide. So if you notice over here, alright, one thing I want to clear with you is whenever you're adding two one-digit numbers, let's suppose you are adding 6 plus 6, what do you get? 12. Let's suppose you are adding 7 plus 7, what do you get? 14. Let's suppose you are adding 7 plus 8, what do you get? 15. Let's suppose you are adding 9 plus 8, you're getting 17. You're adding 6 plus 5, you're getting 11. What is the peculiarity that you can observe over here? Let's suppose you are adding 4 plus 9, what you are getting? 13. So whenever you are adding two numbers which are single digit, alright, like 6, 7, 7, alright, single digit, right? Addition of two numbers, your carry will always be 1. Alright, look over here, your carry will always be 1. So suppose this is a horizontal addition, alright, here something else is there. So 9 plus 8 is 17, so 1 will carry over here, 7 will come over here, right? So your carry will always be 1. And in this set we have been given that we are dealing with numbers from, alright, so in this set we have numbers from 0 to 9 which are all single digit, right? So the carry will always be 1. Keep this in mind. Now observe over here, alright, this column, this B plus A is A and A over here. So here something carry must have happened. So this addition of 5 digit plus 5 digit number gave you a 6 digit number, right? It is only possible when there is some carry from the addition of B plus A and it gives A itself. So whatever that carry was, that is this A itself, and you know that this cannot be 0 because if this were 0, this would have been B, right? But this is A, correct? So 0 cannot be here. Why? Because B plus 0 would have been B only over here, and then it would have been a 5-digit number, but it's a 6-digit number. Hence A should definitely be 1 because the carry what comes over here 1 is being carried down over here as 1. Alright, I hope you understood this. I'm just erasing it and I'm just mentioning over here that A is 1. Alright, so within first 1.5 minutes you have figured out that A is 1. I'll just write over here 1, 1, 1. Wherever A is there, it will be 1. Alright, now next, something plus this 1 gives you 1 over here, right? And gives you 1 carry. So what happens is it cannot be 9 plus 1 because this will give you 10 and here it is 1, right? So 1 will be carried in 0, so this is not possible. So definitely there should be a carry from this, and carry is only 1, right? So something plus 1 plus this 1 gives you this 11, alright, such that the total comes out to be 11. Alright, so 1 plus b plus 1 is 11, and hence b is equals to 9 over here, right? Hence we find out b is 9. So we will fill here with b equals to 9. Alright, next thing that you should observe is f. Alright, what is given over here is f plus f is equals to f, right? So we'll try everything. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 4 is 8, 5 plus 5 is 10, right? 6 plus 6 is 12, 7 plus 7 is 14, 8 plus 8 is 16, 9 plus 9 is 18. So we are left with only 0 plus 0, which gives 0, right? And this is your f. Alright, so your f is 0. Alright, so a equals to 1, f equals to 0. We have found out three values of the letters now. So write down everywhere where f is there as 0. Alright, this makes things a lot more easier for us. We'll focus on this two columns over here. Alright, this one, let's suppose let me change the ink, this one and this one. So a, which is suppose 1 plus j is equals to g. Now this cannot be 9 because b is already 9, right? So there will be no carry forward over here. Alright, because the only two-digit number that could have been formed with this was 10, right? So here there will be no carry and it will be 0 carry over here. Alright, so g will be a unique number. Alright, now h plus h with 0 carry is 0. When is that possible? When you add two one-digit numbers and you get a 0 at the end. And remember, we had taken 1 carry over here. So that is possible only when 5 plus 5 is done. So you get 10, you carry 1 and you put 0 over here. Alright, so here you find out that h is equals to 5, right? So h is equals to 5 over here, and we'll input that value over here. It's 5, 5. Alright, now next observation is this column. 1 plus 0 gives you c. Now c cannot be 1 because already we know that a is equals to 1. So there should be a carry. Alright, carry from this addition, and the carry can maximum be 1. Hence 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, and that is how we get c equals to 2. Alright, so we find out that c is equals to 2. So basically I'll input over here c equals 2. Okay, anywhere else c is there? No, it's not there anywhere else. Now we'll leave the table to this and we'll have a look at the questions straight away. Alright, let's go to the questions. First question, which digit does the letter A represent? Quite an easy one. It's a theta question. We had already found this in the first minute that the number 1 represents letter A. Second question, again a pretty straightforward one. Which digit does the letter B represents? Again a theta question, and the answer to this is 9. Now let us have a look at the third question. Which amongst the digit 3, 4, 6, 7 cannot be represented by the letter D? Alright, so have a look at this column. Your G plus K gives you 1, and we had taken a carry 1 if you remember over here. So total G plus K should be 11. Alright, so what all are possible to give a G plus K as 7? You can have 4 plus 7, which gives you 11. You can have 3 plus 8, which gives you 11. You cannot have 2 plus 9 because 2 is already taken by C and B is already taken by 9. No other number can come over here. Only this 2 can come, right? So now if this is either 4 or 7, alright, either 4 or 7. So over here 1 plus j is equals to g, right? So j can be either 3 or 6 if this is the case. This is the case for g comma k, right? So both 3 and 6 are possible for j, right? Now if g comma k is equals to 3 comma 8. Now g cannot be 3 because then j will equals to 2, but we already have c equals to 2, right? So g will be 8 and k will be 3. Now if g is 8, your j should be essentially be 7, right? So g will be 8 and k will be 3. If k will be 3, then d can take 4, right? So 3 cannot be possible, 4 cannot be possible, 6 cannot be possible. The only can be possible. The only number that cannot be represented as D will be 7, right? Why? Because see, in this case also 7 was taken, right? 7 was taken by either G or K, right? In this case also, if G is 8, J is equals to 7 over here, right? So 7 is either ways taken by J or G or K in both the cases. Hence, it cannot be represented by D, and that's the correct answer. So you should fill in the theta box as 7 as your correct answer. Now, let us have a look at the fourth question. Which among the following digits 4, 6, 7 and 8 cannot be represented by the letter G? Alright, so in the third column we had 1 plus J equals to G, where G was a unique number we had identified. I have written it down over here. So let's suppose G is equals to 4. Alright, so J will be 3. Alright, this is possible, so this is out. If G is 6, J will be 5, but we already found out that H is equals to 5, so this is not possible. Hence the correct answer to this question is 6. You do not need to check further, right? So this was a very easy set comparably to the other sets that appeared in CAT 2019 DILR section. So that's all in this video. Please visit us at gkmojo.com. Thank you.